We're talking today about the technology that is at our disposal, and we are seeing robots being rolled out. They get cheaper, and because of the easy access of open source AI codes and other platforms such as ChatGPT, we're able to connect these robotic solutions, hardware, with AI based software, to put it in the most simplest of terms. And what is this allowing us to do? This is allowing us to basically train these robots to do things that we want and make them do things, complicated, complex things, such as making dinners for us, making meals for us when we come home. And we could go even one step deeper eventually by helping them take care of our children. Like, let's just say something like an R2D2 robot around the house, taking care of the children, and everything that you saw on the old videos, old cartoons when you were kids, like Jetsons, if you even are old enough to remember that. If not, you can Google it. It's always there, an episode on YouTube. So we've come pretty close to that futuristic society, or we are already there, are beyond, or what some of the robots that we have created are actually beyond our own imagination. So that's where we are right now as a society. We have created some of the most amazing tools around us, but we have not been able to actually imagine or expand our imagination to use these tools in a much more creative way. And we'll be exploring some amazing videos on how people are actually utilizing these solutions, and people how they are utilizing it into their day-to-day life as well as their business, which is where we discuss about future employment opportunities. Because as more robotics take over and more AI start doing our mundane repetitive work, we still see that there is a huge need for very complex physical work. Yes, at the moment, a robot can flip a burger and liquids into a pan and do some simple kitchen tasks, but still we need complex uh, tasks that need to be done, which is a little bit beyond the capability of robotics. And for this, we're still going to need humans working in kitchens, doing serving and so on. Uh, but where we see is augmenting robotics with humans, where a kitchen runner, for example, a person who runs from the kitchen to the guests serving the meals and then back, can be easily replaced with overhead tracks, which actually transport the food directly from the kitchen into exactly to the table. And these are extremely simple maneuvers that a machine has to do, because it just runs on tracks, picks up the meal, and then delivers it directly to the table. And we're looking at how these type of technologies could actually reduce the stress on the person who's a runner, who's a waiter or a service person, who has to do this the entire evening or the entire shift, which is very demanding. So instead of these service professionals running about carrying heavy plates of food, we see them being much more relaxed. We can have them having nice, better conversations with the customers. And of course, which means a happy customer, and which means, of course, more sale for the restaurant. So in the long run, you have much more effective professionals working for you, and you, of course, have higher revenue as well because of these automations. And it could go even one step beyond that, where as the customer is placing their order and the service person is taking over all the ingredients related to the specific dish, if it's an a la carte dish, already been pre-prepared by automated systems, automated storage systems that put out the exact amount of ingredients that needs to go into those dishes. So the chef does not necessarily have to go around looking for these ingredients. And if these shelves are uh, monitored using IoT or other sensor devices, weigh scales, so on, they also can help the kitchen staff replenish these ingredients. So there are so many small ways of actually making a fully automated kitchen. And this is only for the restaurant industry. Think about so many other industries where the employees are pushed beyond their limits to not just be presentable, but also to carry weights and run about and service multiple people at the same time. So today we are looking at how simple tech can actually reduce the stress on people working in very stressful environments where the demands on them both psychologically as well as physically is high. And what type of solutions have you utilized in your company, or what type of challenges are you currently having that could reduce the stress on your employees?